أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فإن خير الكلام كلام الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. Brothers and sisters, pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah give us sincere iman, sound health and everlasting halal wealth. Also pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah give us sincerity to speak the truth in the light of the Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To understand these two main sources and to apply them in our life. Ameen thumma ameen. The reason I make dua, that because we all say Muslims, we are Muslims, we all say we believe in Allah, we believe in Quran, we believe in Sunnah, and practically we are different. We are as normal people. We have no special identity that will distinguish us between Muslims and non-Muslims. Because claiming is not something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking for. In Surah As-Saf, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that verse 60, chapter 61, verse 66, so verse 6, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is clearly saying, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu lima taquluna ma la taf'alun. Kabura maqtan 'inda Allahi an taqulu ma la taf'alun. O you who believed, why you say things? Why you say things which you don't act accordingly? The serious thing in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the things that makes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala angry, is that you say something and you are not acting accordingly. And in other words, when you say something and you are doing opposite of that, that's not the etiquette of a Muslim or characteristic of a Muslim. It is a etiquette and a characteristic of a munafiq. That's why I always make this dua, that may Allah give us tawfiq to understand the Quran and Sunnah and to apply them in our life. These are the only sources we have. Today I'm going to speak about two main subjects, and they are really, really very important for us. One is the day of Arafah, which is tomorrow inshallah, and the second is the day of Eid. So what a Muslim should know about these 2 days, which is very important. Number one, We will be discussing, inshallah, in our topic, the importance of the day of Arafah, then the virtues and supplications that we make on the day of Arafah, the fasting of the day of Arafah, and our etiquette and our behavior, especially while when we are fasting on the day of Arafah, our etiquette, like an etiquette of a Muslim on the day of Arafah. Then inshallah in the second part of the khutbah we will be discussing about the importance of Qurbani and what we have to do briefly as Muslims, how we should be celebrating Eid and what we should be doing for the following 3 days. So this is the subjects, 2 subjects which I'm going to discuss, and inshallah with this we will be talking about in the light of the Quran and Sunnah. In Surah Al-Buruj, verses 1 to 3, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that وَشَاهِدٌ وَمَشْهُودٌ. The verse 3 is very clear that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying وَشَاهِدٌ وَمَشْهُودٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swears about the time and swears about a place, and that is referring to Arafah. Arafah is the place where people are getting together, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is swearing upon that day that these are the people, be witness that I appreciate this. And this is what Rasulullah has said, Al-Yawmul Mashhud huwa Yawmu Arafah. That Yawmul Mashhud is the day of Arafah, which is reported in Sunan al-Tirmidhi, and the number is 3,339. Another hadith of Rasulullah which is again reported in Sahih Muslim, and the hadith is 1,348, where Rasulullah has said, Ma min yawmin أكثر من أن يعتق الله فيه عبدا من النار من يوم عرفة. Allahu Akbar. That the best, Rasulullah has said that those people who are attending the Jumah Arafah, here Rasulullah is saying, ما من يوم أكثر من أن يعتق الله فيه عبدا من النار. That there is no day in a year, in 365 days, there is no day in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala frees the majority of the people from the hellfire than the day of Arafah. So the day of Arafah is the only day. Yeah, it's good to be Imam, you know, Maulvi Sahib, you get chanda like this. Jazakallah khairan. Alhamdulillah. May Allah give you best in this dunya and in the akhirah. Prophet said, Sadaqah will protect you from the hellfire. Alhamdulillah, it puts off the fire the way where, you know, it keeps you away the way you puts off the fire with the water. So Sadaqah is like water, so keep as water. Alhamdulillah. Ma min yawmin akthar min an ya'tiq Allahu fihi abdan min an-nar. That the majority of the people that are free from the hellfire, the day is the only day of Arafah compared to 365 days. So you can understand how important it is. Then another hadith of Rasulullah. Rasulullah has said, خير الدعاء دعاؤكم يوم عرفة وخير ما قلت أنا والنبيون من قبلي لا إله إلا الله. This is the hadith of Rasulullah which is in Sunan Tirmidhi, and the hadith number is 3,885. What we should be saying, minimum, on the day of Arafah. What's the minimum thing? Not only the fasting, but also there are certain things how we can, you know, use our tongue. Rasulullah has said, خير الدعاء دعاؤكم يوم عرفة, يوم عرفة. That the best dua that you can make is the best dua, that is the dua that you make on the day of Arafah. Whether you are in the Maidan of Arafah or you are in your own homeland and you make dua on that day. And then what he says, وَخَيْرُ مَا قُلْتُ أَنَا وَالنَّبِيُّونَ مِنْ قَبْلِي. And the best thing which I said, and all the prophets of Allah before me, on the day of Arafah, what did they say? So this is the best thing. As I said, we have to follow Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And with these words, we have to remember that we are not only following Rasulullah, we are following all the prophets of Allah. And Rasulullah has said this dua, that what we have to say, repeat after me. La ilaha illallah, wahdahu la sharika lah, له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. Yeah, so this is the dua, hadith in Tirmidhi 3885. Rasulullah has said, this is the dua which I used to make on the day of Arafah, and all the prophets before me, they also made the same dua. So it's very simple. Inshallah, you can use this dua, inshallah, keeping yourself busy with this. Another hadith of Rasulullah, the best thing that a person can do. Rasulullah was asked, Su'ila Rasulullah, hadith in Sahih Muslim 1162, where Rasulullah said, he was asked about the fasting of the day of Arafah. And this is very important. I'm going to give you a hint on that. Rasulullah has said, يُكَفِّرُ السَّنَةَ الْمَاضِيَةَ وَالسَّنَةَ الْبَاقِيَةَ. That this, subhanallah, how many days we have in 2 years? In 1 year, 365. Multiply by 2. So you can say, mashallah, 730. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So imagine, in these 730 days of our life, we might be doing so many shortcomings, we might be having so many sins, so many, subhanallah. And without even, putting any effort, just fasting for that day, Rasulullah said, Allah will forgive the sins of your 365 days in the past and 365 days of your following year. So this is, mashallah, just fasting on the day of Arafah. Another hadith of Rasulullah, first is dua, fasting, and then Prophet said, Inna hadha yawmun man malaka fihi sam'uhu wa basarahu wa lisanahu ghufira lahu. Hadith in Sunan Musnad Imam Ahmad, hadith is 3097, where Rasulullah has said that this is the day of Arafah. Day of Arafah, the one who is protecting. Look, this is the hadith of Rasulullah. That the one who controls and protects his sam'ahu, his hearing. Means he is not, letting it do anything. You hear anything you want. You control what you hear, subhanallah. And then he says, وَبَصَرُهُ. And also, this day he is controlling his eyes. What he is seeing, what he is watching. And then Prophet ﷺ said, Lisanahu. And he is the one who controls his tongue. So 3 main things that we know. First, this is a great day, no doubt in that. Allah is witnessing, and Allah is saying that this is the best day, and those people who are attending it. Then it says about the fasting, that you have to fast on this day. And when you fast on this day, 700 plus days, errors and shortcomings are forgiven. Then while you are fasting, the best dua that you should make, the best, zikr that you should make, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu lahul mulku wa lahul hamdu wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. And then Rasulullah has said, if you don't make this dua, doesn't matter, but at least control your ears, Allah will ask you about it. Control your eyes, Allah will ask you about it. And control your tongue, Allah will ask you about it. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again that may Allah give us tawfiq to fast on the day of Arafah, which is tomorrow. Now, if you read on YouTube, listen to the speakers, the scholars are talking about Saturday. And they have lots of videos where the people are saying, should we be fasting on Saturday, the day of Arafah? This is one issue. The second issue is, should we be fasting because Saudi has announced that it is the day of Arafah? And the third issue is that they say, should we be fasting according to our sighting and it could be maybe Sunday. So the word Arafah is very important. Remember that. With regards to the people who wants to fast. Nothing more. Why I'm saying that remember the day of Arafah? Because those people who have gone to perform Hajj, at the Maidan, at the ground of Arafah, it is haram for them to fast. It's haram for them to fast. Yes, for them. So still then, Rasulullah is saying you fast and you will get the reward of expiations of the sins of 2 years. So is that for them or for those who are not at Arafah? For those who are not at Arafah. Yes or no? So the fasting is prescribed for those who have not gone for Hajj. You'll agree with me or not? Hadith in Sahih Muslim, I quoted this. Okay. Now, the important point here is, which is the day of Arafah for us? If it was Rasulullah, if we would have said 9th Zil Hijjah, 9th day of Zil Hijjah, then alhamdulillah we can go by our sighting. Our 9th Zil Hijjah could be Saturday, the other people can be Sunday, maybe other people can be having on Friday. It depends upon their sighting. But I challenge, and I did challenge this on TV, I have challenged in India, I have challenged in Pakistan, I have challenged in Dubai, I have challenged Arabs as well. Give me one hadith where Rasulullah has said, fast the 9th of Zil Hijjah. He didn't say that. He only said that fast the day of Arafah. And Arafah is for them, for the Arafah people in Arafah, it's haram for them. So it's for us. And for us to fast, we have to fast the day of Arafah. And day of Arafah is only, how many Allahs we believe in? One. How many Islams we believe in? One. How many Quran do we believe in? We believe in one Quran, one Islam, one Allah. And Rasulullah is saying Arafah. So how many Arafahs do we have? So we have to fast the day of Arafah. And who will decide that? According to the Hujjaj. Because this question was asked by the Sahaba there in Arafah. And he said no, it's not allowed. And some people were confused that Prophet ﷺ was fasting on the day. After Asr, he stood up on his camel and he drank on the Maidan of Arafah to tell the people that it is not allowed for you to fast on Arafah. So this hadith is, nobody says that hadith is abrogated. Hadith is applicable. This hadith is applicable for those who have not gone for Arafah. And those who have not gone for Arafah, Prophet didn't say those who have not gone for Arafah, they can fast on the 9th of Zil Hijjah. No, nowhere. Prophet said, fast the day of Arafah. And you'll get the expiations of 2 years. So the Arafah is Arafah, one Arafah. But if they have, many Arafahs, it's up to them. Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam also told us about the Eid. Eid, mashallah, will be on Sunday, according to our sighting. Regardless of, our religion is not based on Saudi. If that is the case, then now there are 90% of things happening in Saudi are not religion. It's not part of religion. Is it? Is the dancing a part of religion? All the programs in Saudi Arabia, they are full of dance. Music, haram things are happening. So many things are happening. So that's not Islam. Islam is what? Quran and Sunnah. It can be even under the Amazon Valley. We talk about the Quran and Sunnah. We don't talk about the place. Tomorrow the place can be anything. We can't say, if we talk about the place, then can we say in India no Muslims? Because India is a Hindu country. Can we say no Islam in India? No, we are not talking about the place. We are talking about the people who follow Quran and Sunnah. So we don't give priority to Saudi Arabia. We don't give the priority to any Arab country. Because they are Arabs, so we follow them. No, we follow the teaching of Islam, Quran and Sunnah. And Quran has already told us, يَسَأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْأَهِلَّةِ قُلْ هِيَ مَوَاقِتُ لِلنَّاسِ وَالْحَجِّ. That when you want to start your Hajj, go back to the crescent sighting of the moon. So the moon was sighted for the people, millions of Muslims who are performing Hajj. The moon was sighted for them to start of the Hajj, we go by that. We don't go by country. We don't go by, yes. We go by the Quran and Sunnah, alhamdulillah. Make sense? Make sense or not? If you don't agree with me, you can have 2 more KFC, meal. No problem. But this is the truth. Yes. Alhamdulillah. I don't mind if you get angry with me. Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam also has said that what we should be doing. The Quran and Hadith confirms that on these days, from the Eid day, first of all, we should have a nice cloth on the day of Eid. And this Eid should be early. This Eid should be early because the Eid al-Fitr, Ramadan Eid can be delayed. Alhamdulillah. But Eid al-Adha should be early, and this is here, inshallah, we'll be praying here at 8 o'clock. We'll start with 8 and we'll see, alhamdulillah, the people have come. Then by 15-20 minutes, we'll start the namaz, and 8:30 we'll finish it, inshallah. Make sense? Clear? Is my English clear to you all? We will have Eid here on Sunday, inshallah. So we have to have a proper, nice clothes on Eid. This is first thing. Second thing, we have to come walking if it is a convenient distance, and we have to keep ourselves busy with the talbiyah. You can say 2 talbiyahs on this Eid. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk, la ilaha, labbaik Allahumma labbaik. This is the talbiyah. You can say, keep on saying that till you come to the place where the namaz is being offered. And another talbiyah is, another takbirat, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah, wallahu Akbar, walillahi alhamd. This is the, keep yourself busy with that. Come to the place, Imam will start the namaz. No khutbah. First it is namaz, no even tahiyatul masjid. Here the some brothers here, they think this is a place of masjid. No, this is a community center. If you just come and you just sit in the place and listen to my khutbah, you are not sinful, because this is not the place where you are asked to pray before sitting. No. That is the hadith of Rasulullah where when you enter the masjid, what? Masjid. And this is not masjid. So this ruling of hadith does not apply here. So there were sisters and there were some people, they were asking me that, Sheikh Sahib, when we come over here, what should we be doing? The correct ruling is that even if you are Ahl Hadith, I don't care. But you are Muslim first. And for the Muslims, that when you come to community center and Imam is giving the khutbah, this is the hadith of Rasulullah, you have to sit and listen to the khutbah. So here you don't require any sunnah to pray. Am I clear with this issue? Yeah. Alhamdulillah. So when you come for the namaz, pray namaz with the Imam. And then after that, again, this khutbah, what I'm giving is fard. You have to attend and you have to listen to the khutbah of which day? Jumah. No, khutbah of the Jumah is fard. You have to come before Imam enters and you should listen the whole khutbah. But khutbah of Eid is not fard. Khutbah of Eid is, I'm making it clear for you guys to understand, that if Imam has finished the Eid prayer, you can immediately leave. You are not obliged to sit and attend the Jumah khutbah. Amir Muawiyah, son of Abu Sufyan, father of Yazid, and those Shias and Karbala story, they will all remember this. So I want to bring the history. Son of Abu Sufyan, father of Yazid, Amir Muawiyah, when he was the governor, what he did, he saw that when he used to finish the namaz, people would run away from the Eid Musalla. So he, by force, because he was a governor, jiski lathi uski bhains. So as we know that there is no parliament. Parliament is for the, the constitutional law is the one who holds the chair. So here this is what Amir Muawiyah did. Amir Muawiyah forced the people to attend the Jumah khutbah for Eid before the Eid prayer. Is it sunnah or mukhalif sunnah? It's a mukhalif sunnah, because it was not done by Rasulullah, didn't do by Umar or Abu Bakr or Uthman or Ali. But because Muawiyah wanted people to listen to his khutbah, people didn't want to listen to his khutbah. So he forced them And he said, no, you have to attend the khutbah first. And he changed the whole sunnah of Eid. He made the khutbah first, and then he forced the people to attend the Jumah, the Eid prayer. And this is not from the sunnah. Even though he may be a Sahabi, son of Sahabi, father of Tabi'i, we don't care. We follow Quran and Sunnah. And Quran and Sunnah says the Imam will start the namaz first, and then he'll give the khutbah. And khutbah is a non-obligatory thing. People, if they want to attend, they can attend. And if they don't want, okay. So khutbah is done. You go back home. The first thing I'll tell you, my brothers and sisters, if your parents are alive, pay attention to this. If your parents are alive, go and hug your parents first. You made the day of that. Your ego should be crushed down because you are in this world because of your parents. And this I will repeat, inshallah, on the Eid day as well. Go and meet those people who are your elderly people, respect them, ask them to, mashallah, make dua for you, and then you can enjoy the first day, which is Sunday, and the another remaining 3 days, say Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. These are the days for Eid. And again, these 4 days fasting is haram. So even if you have missed your fourth fasting of Ramadan, in these 4 days you should not fast. It's haram to fast. With this, alhamdulillah, I want to conclude that what we have done today, we have covered the issue of Arafah and we have covered the issue of Eid. Go home, change your route when you finish the Eid. That inshallah will cover more in detail about it on the day of Eid, inshallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Wa aqim as-salah. Akbar, give the iqamah.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله